Hello, welcome, W.J. Burns PHX. This is a 1941 Philco Model 41-250. It's the radio that they refer to as the log cabin. It has been completely refurbished inside and outside. Has new decals, new front cover panel, new push buttons. The knobs are all originals. The dial glass is an original. Has new lamps in it. Some new resistors, all new capacitors. Electrolytics have been changed out. It is an 8-tube, 3-band radio with push-button tuning. Fire it up and let you give a listen to it. The chassis has been cleaned up. Speaker is original. The speaker cloth is new. It has a push-pull output tube. I think 3 of these tubes have been replaced. The 2 IF tubes have been replaced, and 1 other tube. I think it might be the oscillator, one of the oscillator tubes. This radio has a rear socket here for a local distance switch. It looks a lot like these IF cans, except it's got a slider switch on top for local distance switching for reception. I don't think you can get any these days. These here I make. This one here will come with this radio. There we go. And all you do is hook your long wave or your long wire antenna. Mine is a long wire that runs over to the corner of the canopy and around 2 sides up to the peak, and then down it goes into my shed there for the radios on the bench. This does have a simple loop antenna. It picks up shortwave much better with the adapter and a long wire. My long wire is about 40 feet long, thereabouts, and it's only right there along the rim of my canopy, which is about 6.5 feet off the ground. Okay, it has been completely sanded to bare wood and been restained in a semi-gloss finish on it. It has about 8 coats, thereabouts. The trim is an espresso brown color. The feet on it, claw feet on it, are espresso brown. So we'll fire it up here, let you give a listen to it. See if I can do this without jiggling my iPhone all over the place, so you can at least get. It's getting lazy to focus. I have to coax it. Okay, we'll start on the broadcast band. I don't know if you can see it there. There's a little light right there.
Making love to his tonic and gin.
Side cheers. Get the Coors Light XP app to start earning points towards one-of-a-kind experiences.
That station is in Sedona, about 16 miles away.
And Coors Light gear. Coors Light XP. Download it from the app.
That there is a station in Flagstaff, about 80 miles away. We're starting to get a little electrical interference.
It's the date for surgery to repair a frayed rotator cuff in his left shoulder. Advanced coverage brought to you by Geico, saving you money on car insurance. Has been Geico's home run for over 75 years. Get a quote today.
It's getting the time of day when everybody in central Arizona starts dropping their power back a little bit.
Domestic, not domesticated. Dodge is a registered trademark of S.
Joseph and exalted himself above all that is called God or that is worshipped, so that he.
A lot of these stations.
On a mission to Guatemala, so we pray for their.
I don't have any idea where they're at.
You know. We have here, therefore, that experience.
Some drift in and drift out.
Related to this. So it is again unclear what exactly it was.
Sintonizando que ahorita les tocó el tráfico.
I know that. I know this crackling sounds a lot like IF silver mica disease, but it's not. It's electrical interference. We've got storms growing in the central Arizona area, and that's where a lot of these come in from, except for the ones that are closer to us here in the Colwood area. We have only one station that's local here. And this is it. Okay, that's it for the broadcast, AM. We'll go to the police band, and we'll probably get a little bit of stuff in it. It starts picking up right between 4 and 7 in here in the evenings. That's when it seems to come to life. Let me make sure that the switch is... sure the switch was in the distant position.
The findings published in the journal Nature reveal
stability so that people plan out can get paid, albeit for this cause. I obtain.
I have no idea where any of these stations are at.
Actually ties into a concept of inheritance.
We learned the same program last week.
That's quite a few stations right in between 11, 5, and 12. And they'll start thinning out now. There might be a couple of stragglers down in. But depending on where you're at, they might come in a little stronger. Here in Cottonwood, we're surrounded by a lot of mountains. Forgive the jiggles and everything. I got flies that want to carry me away. Yeah, I've heard that flies like crap. Okay, that looks to be about the extent of it on the police. There's some amateur there. That's to be by it. That'd be about it, all you get down here in the lower areas of this band. Everything's kind of been scooted out, except for maybe some amateur right in here between 3 and 4. So we'll take her on down there the rest of the way, and then we'll work our way back up on the overseas band. It'll start dropping off here on the upper side, except for some that come in still pretty good. And in the early mornings, this will be a little bit more active, and this will be a little sparse. And then in the evenings, this will pick up, and this will be sparse. Some of these are pretty weak.
La temperatura llegará a niveles mínimos. 24 y 28 grados en las horas matutinas y máximo
A lot of these are Bible preaching stations. Some are talk. There might be a couple that have music on them, but it may not be American music. Or let's say music that's English.
Del proyecto de Constitución en el artículo 84
correspondiente al capítulo 13 de Derechos Sociales.
No, somewhere around here on 12
La Casa de la Diversidad
megahertz
Cultural de Camagüey
I picked
responde
up,
a la ley que define, entre
Cuba.
otras cuestiones, el alcance de la obligatoriedad de estudiar y que como mínimo debe adquirir.
Yeah, it looks like about it for that. Okay, now that we've done the three, we will check out the push buttons. Now, I haven't programmed all the push buttons. I programmed them for most of the strongest stations that we have up here. We'll go down.
Turning back the face. I love this. I wonder if she'll ever.
It's a long road to get to the big leagues, and if he comes here with second guessing his decision, it's probably not a good thing. And so you know, he chose to go to UCLA, and look, we're gonna. We hope for the best. We hope for a lot of success, and maybe we'll be.
And there's the
challenges that push us further. At Coors Light,
there's
our brewing the world's most refreshing.
that's it for push buttons.
That's why all of our breweries cold lager to give Coors Light its signature.
Night, these should light up pretty much. I've reprinted these on cardstock and some new plastic covers, and so the light should show through the white letters.
Great beer, great responsibility. It's winning season for Ford F-150.
Adjusting the push buttons, you'll get a full schematic with this radio. A string guide for the dial. How to set up the push buttons. Long wire antennas. How to use one. How to configure one. And instructions on the how to do an alignment on the IF and shortwave stages. Here is the holes for the
looks like somebody needs to call Franklin Pest
adjustments
Control.
on
Big
the push
bugs, little
buttons.
bugs, medium-sized bugs. Send your bugs a pack and call Franklin Pest Control at 282-1744.
Number one is the one on the far left, which is right next to the off-on button.
When personal safety is a concern, talk to the trained professionals at Smoking Guns, where safety always comes first. Learn what steps you can take to protect yourself,
The upper
your home,
ones are
and
for your
family.
oscillator, and the
Owner
lower
Perry
ones are
Conrad
for
is
your
a certified
antenna
firearms and
adjustments.
personal defense instructor.
If
Put
you
his
know your
knowledge and
station's
experience to
frequency,
work for you.
approximately,
Sign up for a
you wanna
firearm
dial it
instruction
in.
or concealed carry course today.
Push one of the
Call
buttons
Smoking
that you
Guns
want to
at
use.
634-3216. Smoking Guns, 322 South Main in Cottonwood.
There is
split among tones of powder blue and green. Snowy
frequency ranges for each of these
with gentle reflections in a minimalistic
antenna
monochromatic
trimmers
snow
that you
white
can
scene.
use. You can use any
I'm
of
Bob
those
Coates, a
if
photographic
your
and
station
space
frequency
artist,
falls
and I
in
invite you to
between
see
the
my
two
work at the Sedona
upper and
Artists
lower
Market
numbers.
next to Harkins Theater.
First, you would
It's open 7 days a week from 10
adjust
to 5.
your
Look for me in the back right-hand corner. Check
oscillator
it
for
out.
your frequency,
BC,
and then once you get the station dialed in, you will adjust the antenna trimmer for the loudest
Take the Middle
volume.
Verde exit off I-17, head south 2.5 miles to pure ecstasy on a cob. Stock up with the best sweet corn in Arizona daily at 8 a.m.
I will also include a video on how to make the adjustments for these. They're all pretty much the same except for, you know, the mechanical radios. It's got the regular mechanical push buttons. But electronic tuning is all pretty much similar in nature. So, there you have it. A 1941 Philco slant front log cabin radio, model 41-250, available soon.
Don't forget to order dinner
Thank you
before
for
during
watching.
the next games at streetsofnewyork.com. Streets of New York, the official pizza